Hello and welcome back to another video. This time we're talking about the Korean version of Final Fantasy XIV and my hopes for the future. So you may or may not know that basically on the other versions of the game, the Korean and the Chinese versions of the game, they're completely separate from the Square Enix global version that we play and that we enjoy. And you'll see on this promotional website that they've set up recently, they've got a bit of a sale going on. But one of the things I noticed, which only reminded me of something I really want them to change in the future, is that you can get here the level 90 crafter and gatherer sets basically equipped as Glamour. So this is something that I've wanted for the longest time. They've actually done this for the level 50, the level 60, the level 70 and 80 sets, and now we've obviously got the level 90 stuff. They seem to be doing this whole thing like 10 levels in arrears, so like when the next expansion comes out after Dawntrail, presumably the level 100 sets for Crafter and Gatherer will be made available on their cash shop for purchase that can be used as Glamour as well, that can be used by level 1 and above on all characters, basically all classes in the game. This is something I really want to see come over from the Eastern versions of the game that we don't have, right? So it just doesn't make any sense why we don't have access to this, and it blew my mind a little bit. So I asked a friend of mine, you might remember I had somebody look at some bits and pieces. There's another video coming up on something else we looked at as well that's presumably coming over to the West. But as you can see, you can fulfill your dreams of equipping the level 90 blacksmithing outfit and being a blacksmith paladin, for example, which is all kinds of amazing. And the mixing and matching potential with these pieces of gear make me incredibly jealous. Incredibly jealous. So there we go, look, with that white mage with the tailor top, and then of course we have that beautiful outfit on its own. It's just such a shame that we don't have this stuff on our version. So really, I just wanted to point out the fact that, yeah, you can actually do this on other versions. And if there's one thing I personally would like to see come over from the Korean version and the Chinese version, is less of like new outfits and things, but the old stuff that we've had in the game for a very long time, either come to our cash shop or make it so that there's a version in our game that we can obtain that is a Glamour set. We've had stuff for combat roles be unlocked to class, remembering the Sky Pirate sets for specifically like the replica sets, and there's a couple of others in the game. But ideally, I think by 2025, is there really an excuse for us not to have the Crafters and Gatherer stuff? A lot of people find the Crafters and Gatherer stuff really lovely to look at, but obviously not everybody does crafting and gathering. This could be an ultimate reward that you could put into the game to promote people doing crafting and gathering, especially with great content being added to the game, such as your Cosmic Exploration, as well as the new Tool series. It'd be nice one day for us to be able to obtain that stuff in the game. But yeah, I saw the sale page and I was like, why do we still not have this? Why do we still not have this? But yeah, hopefully they can bring some of this stuff over. I don't know. Let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Would you want the Crafters and Gatherer stuff to be obtainable by every race and class combo? Or do you prefer the sort of in-game lore of it being specifically only to those Crafters and Gatherers that are actually using it? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be an interesting one to talk about. Let me know. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Depressingly, probably without these sets in our version. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.